Dragapult EX is finally a top tier deck once again thanks to the Prismatic Evolutions set which was released last week. The deck list is down in the description as always, so with that being said, let's go drag these pults. We are going second with this deck this game, and looks like we're playing against the new Flareon EX. This should be an interesting matchup. Yeah, and one of the new Evolution cards that do like loads of damage, which is crazy. It's our turn though. We do top decker Drakloak. I think I'm just gonna Buddy-Buddy Poffin. We could actually go and get the Budew for item lock, which is actually quite insane because we have to switch in hand. So I think I'm going to do that. I can switch into the Budew and then just attach an energy to the Dreepy on the bench, and then will I know? Probably not. I have a pretty good hand at the moment, and I'll just item lock with Itchy Pollen, and yeah, go from there. They have an Arcanine as well, which is quite interesting. That could be some prizes later down the line. But yeah, this deck has really come to fruition since Prismatic Evolutions came out, because it can just like spread so much damage over the course of the game and take multiple prizes in a turn, which is absolutely crazy. It's really my kind of deck, and it's really easy to play as well. So yeah, I really do enjoy playing this deck, which is insane. They're taking their time. I imagine they're just gonna go get a fire energy into their hand with their attack, which is cool. And then it's our turn now, and we top deck the Rare Candy, which is quite insane. I'll Rare Candy straight onto that Dreepy with the energy on it, and then I'll evolve into the Drakloak on the other one, and I think I'll just Iono so I can see some more cards. Yeah, let's hope we can get some good cards. Okay, we can then just Recon Directive and put a card into our hand, and the other one goes on to the bottom of our deck. We'll take the boss's orders. I could Ultra Ball here, which I think I might do now to go get a Duskull probably, so we can get that Dusclops and Dusknoir online as quickly as possible, so we can get damage counters onto our opponent's side of the field and take some easy knockouts, which is absolutely insane. But I'm happy to Itchy Pollen, item lock them again. Budew is such an insane card. I can't believe they printed it. It just slows your opponent down so much, because items are really important in some really good decks, which is insane. Yep, they evolve straight into the Flareon EX. I managed to Iono them probably into the perfect hands. Never mind, they just evolve and pass. We top deck another Night Stretcher. Yeah, I could Recon Directive again, see what we get. We get the Arven, which is actually insane. We can then go and Arven for a tool and an item, which is insane, but I'll evolve into the Dusclops first. We can actually take a knockout, I think, this turn. We do have the Sparkling Crystal as well, which means our Dragapult can attack for 1 energy less, which is absolutely insane. I might just go get another Buddy-Buddy Poffin to set up our Pokemon. I'll attach the Sparkling Crystal to the Dragapult. I've got free retreat already on the Budew, but I will just go and grab this Duskull and Dreepy onto the bench, and then yeah, probably retreat into the Dragapult, which can attack. And even though Flareon's only got 20 damage on it, I can blow up the Dusclops and put 5 damage counters on it, so it has 70 damage on it, and then do 200 damage with Phantom Dive to knock it out, and then put 6 damage counters onto that benched Arcanine, which is absolutely insane. They do take a prize because of that Dusclops knockout, which is completely fine. Going behind on prizes is completely normal with this deck, and actually helps us out because we can use cards like Counter Catcher, which we have in our hand right now. But yeah, there's 2 prizes for us, which is absolutely insane, and we are ahead in this matchup. And there's another Dragapult and another Drakloak off those 2 prizes, which is absolutely insane. They have a Blood Moon Ursaluna and a Charmander. This is turning into quite a weird deck that we're playing against. Yeah, it's kind of a Arcanine, Charizard, Flareon deck, which I don't know if is a really competitively viable deck, considering that we are on the standard ranked ladder for this video, which is quite insane. I must be at a really low rank or something, no offense to my opponent, but here we go. They do Capturing Aroma a few times, just to get a few Pokemon into the hand. It's either a basic or a evolution based on if they flip heads or tails, which is quite insane. They get a Flareon. They could bench an Eevee. There's a Buddy-Buddy Poffin to go get some Eevees if they wanted, but they get double Charmander instead. This is a really weird deck that I'm playing against. They've got 3 Charmander now on their bench, which is crazy. They Earthen Vessel, discard a card from their hand and then get a couple energy. Yeah, this isn't turning into a very competitive matchup in my opinion, but we'll just destroy them anyway and take like loads of prizes, which is completely fine. We are miles ahead in this game. If you're enjoying this content, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Yeah, I really do enjoy doing this content stuff, so if you can, you know, motivate me by subscribing and liking the video, that would mean a lot. But we are really just bulldozing through our opponent's deck just by setting up. We have another Dragapult in play. We can Recon Directive again. Oh, there's an energy that could be important, but I do have the Earthen Vessel in hand though, I think, yeah. So there's the Ultra, we can get the Ultra Ball, and then I could actually Night Stretcher for a Dusclops again if I wanted to knock out this Arcanine, but I think I'm going to save it. So we can Phantom Dive, and then I think I'll just put all the 6 damage counters on one of the Charmanders, even though taking prizes on that Blood Moon Ursaluna could be good later down the line. I'm not sure it's the right thing to do right now. Yeah, we are quite close to winning, or well, being really far ahead in this game. We can go down to 1 prize next turn if they do nothing about it, and benching that Eevee actually kind of wraps up the game, to be honest. I can't lie, because we got Boss's Orders in the hand, so we can boss up that Eevee EX and then just win by doing 200 damage to the Eevee and then put 6 damage counters on that Arcanine. Yeah, it's our turn. That's going to be game, which is insane. I can then just like boss, as I said, and then watch this, right? We can Phantom Dive like you've never seen it before. 200 damage to the Eevee, that's done. We can then put the rest, the 2 damage, we can actually just take like 5 prizes in a turn, which is absolutely ridiculous. Look at this, the 2 prizes on the Eevee, 2 prizes on the Arcanine, and 2 prizes on that Charmander. That's 5 prizes, and we take all our prize cards for the win. That is absolutely ridiculous. What a deck this is. Wow, GG's, well played. Alright, the turnover Zoroark V-Star. Have not seen this card in a long time in a decent deck. Yeah, that's insane. They have a Groudon as well. Anyway, we are going second again, which is sort of helpful. We can Budew if we wanted. There's a top deck of an Arven as well, which is insane. We can Poffin first though for a Budew and a Duskull, I'm thinking, because we already have a double Dreepy down. and then I'm probably going to Arven, just check the deck as well. There's no Sparkling Crystal in the deck, we've prized it, that's interesting, but we do have the Rescue Board for Retreat. Yeah, that Sparkling Crystal prize is annoying as hell, but I'm sure we can cope with it just fine. We can Nest Ball, probably for another Dreepy, I'm thinking, just to, you know, set up our board state and get rolling. So yeah, we can then just retreat and then Itchy Pollen and do 10 damage, and then just item lock our opponent again, which is really funny. Well, really funny when you're playing it, not when you're playing against it, I guess. Item lock is very annoying in the Pokemon TCG. So yeah, they have pretty much like no access to things like any Pokemon search, stuff like that, which is insane. Yeah, this is insane. So they're just attaching to the ground on, and hopefully they just pass. They can actually knock out the Zoroark V with the Void Return, which is kind of interesting. Or they also switch to their bench as well. See, they're doing it now. They do 30 exactly, which knocks out the Budew, unfortunately, but it's fine. They take a prize, and we'll just promote the Dreepy with the Rescue Board on it because it has free retreat. There's a Fire Energy, that's good to see. I'm thinking I could Ultra Ball for a Fezandipiti to draw some cards, just because I'm not liking the look of this hand mostly. The Rare Candy into Dragapult is nice, but I would like some more cards, please. Fezandipiti or Fezandipiti, as the what's the generation called? Generation Alpha call it these days, I guess. But I'm not down with the kids, so you know, I'm probably cringe, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, we can Arven for maybe a Poffin, maybe a switch as well. I just realised, why am I playing Forest Sealstone in a deck that doesn't have any V Pokemon? Well, now you know what to change if you wanted to use this deck. Just get rid of the Forest Sealstone. It's not needed. You don't have any V Pokemon in the deck to use it with. So yeah, that's a bit of my bad, to be honest. I'm a bad content creator, don't realise these things. Anyway, we can just Budew again, because we rescue stretched for it back and we just retreated again. So item lock again, and we do 20 damage. I just realised because of weakness. That is crazy. Budew for the win. Yeah, they bench at Okie Dokie, that's interesting. That's the one that allows you to have extra HP and do extra damage, which is crazy. But they're not going to do anything because I don't have any energy in their discard to attach to the Groudon, which is crazy. So we pretty much have it right now because we can attach the Psychic Energy, and I think I'll just Iono for a fresh 6 cards. We get a counter catcher off that. That's actually quite insane, because now I can counter catcher up the Zoroark for 2 prizes, because Budew's got free retreat, so that's no problem there at all. And yeah, that's absolutely insane. We can just apply more pressure to the Groudon or the Okie Dokie on the bench with the damage counters as well. That's actually insane. What a turn. Yeah, absolutely insane. That's 2 prizes, and we are well ahead in this game, which is crazy. 2 prizes, what do we get? This is a Rare Candy and another Drakloak. That's actually insane. Wow, those are like really good prizes. So yeah, they promote the Groudon again. I'm a bit worried about that Magma Purge attack. They can discard up to 4 energy from their Pokemon and just do 90 damage for each discard, plus 50. So they could do 320, which is kind of sad for us. But they do just try and get energy from their discard onto their Pokemon, but they can't because they don't have any in the discard, which is great for us. We live another turn, which is insane. We can Recon Directive on this Drakloak, probably for the Radiant Alakazam, as that's the best option, I think. Radiant Alakazam allows us to fix up some maths as well, which is brilliant. We have the option to Rare Candy as well right now, but I think I'm just going to leave it and probably put pressure on that Lucha they put down from the Buddy-Buddy Poffin, which is really weird because the flying entry ability on the Lucha means that you get to put 1 damage counter on 2 of your opponent's Pokemon, and I'm really surprised that they've done that because it has to be played from the hand to activate that ability, and they just got it with the Buddy-Buddy Poffin, which searches from the deck, which is really strange. But we take a prize nonetheless, and we're just rolling through this deck again, which is insane. We have the energy attachment for next turn. We've got Iono, we've got Dragapult in the hand as well. So realistically, all I need to do is somehow find a Dusknoir. Actually no, they've actually benched the Cornerstone Ogerpon, and that actually doesn't affect us too much because we don't have an ability when we're attacking with Dragapult, which is brilliant. So yeah, as I was saying, we could try and find a Dusknoir to Rare Candy into, and then blow up one of our opponent's Pokemon and ourselves as well, and then just take multiple prizes. We could actually target down that Ogerpon, maybe? Does damage counters doesn't count on Terra Pokemon, does it? It's just damage done. Never mind, we could actually win if we get a Dusknoir. They're not doing too much either, which is kind of insane. Actually no, what am I talking about? We can't win, because we only can do 130 to the Ogerpon and then put 6 damage counters on it. That leaves it with 20 HP remaining, if that makes sense. So I think I'm just going to pile on loads of pressure. Whilst I was recording this, I probably, didn't realise that Ogerpon isn't affected by damage counters, which is kind of silly of me. But anyway, we do take 2 prizes nonetheless. Will we get a Dusknoir? No, but we get the Sparkling Crystal, which kind of doesn't matter now, but it would have been nice to have that earlier on. Anyway, now that we've gone down to 1 prize, literally all I need is a Dusknoir so I can blow up that Radiant Hisuian Sneasler on the bench. They just pass anyway, but we still don't get it. Actually, I do have the Recon Directive to play as well, so I can potentially get it off the Recon Directive, but I think it's quite unlikely. I'll thin out the deck a bit with Earthen Vessel, and then just go and get the last 2 energy in our deck, which is quite insane. There are 2 Dusknoir in the deck, so there is plenty of options to get into it. So we can Recon Directive, and we don't get it, which is kind of sad. But I'll just pile loads of pressure on probably the Radiant Hisuian Sneasler, to be honest. Actually, I forgot to attach the energy. Don't forget, kids, attach your energy to your Drakloaks and Dragapults. Otherwise, you're screwed. You only have 6 energy in the deck, 3 of each type, 3 Psychic and 3 Fire. So don't forget to attach your energy. And it looks like they're just retreating, and they're trying to stall as well. with the boss's orders. I wonder what they're going to send up. No, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, because we have the energy for a retreat, and that's game they just passed to us. And what a game. It was kind of slow from them, but we just like bulldozed through their deck. It's actually insane. So we can just phantom dive for the win. We're taking 3 prizes this turn, because we can just you know, pile the damage on the Ogerpon on the bench and knock it out. So yeah, that's technically 3 prizes, even though we only took 1. Anyway, that's GG's. Well played. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on this deck in the comments below. In the meantime, go and check out this video on your screen right now. But until next time, stay strategic everyone. See ya.